this is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of The Nuggets for the Soul. One of my favorite saints is Saint Vincent Ferrer, a Dominican priest in the 15th century. I would like to share with you an article written by Joseph Pronashen entitled The Prophetic Saint Who Foretold What the End of the World Will Be Like from the National Catholic Register. So in this article, the author wrote that when the Pope used the term angel of the apocalypse in the Middle Ages, people knew he was talking about Saint Vincent Ferrer. He earned this title by preaching the gospel powerfully and persuasively, often on the final judgment and the coming of the Antichrist. Even Pope Pius II's bull of canonization called Saint Vincent Ferrer the angel of the apocalypse, flying through the heavens to announce the day of the last judgment and to evangelize the inhabitants of the earth. That's why the preaching of St. Vincent Ferrer is still very relevant even today, because many people need to be evangelized. He was a very powerful preacher all over Europe, beginning in his native country, Spain. St. Vincent Ferrer preached in his own native language, or Latin, yet whenever he went, everyone miraculously understood his every word, as if he were preaching in their language. Sinners by the thousands, even the most hardened, repented. When the curious Moorish king sent for him, after Vincent Ferrer gave just 3 sermons, 8,000 Moors converted and wanted to be baptized. Modest estimates put his conversion of Jews in city after city in Spain at 25,000. At one major church conference, Vincent's preaching saw 14 of 16 rabbis converted on the spot. In Toledo, Spain, as Jews became Christians, they turned their synagogue into a church under the Blessed Mother. He also performed miracles like raising the dead. Like Jesus raising the widow of Naim's son, through the power of Christ, St. Vincent stopped a funeral procession and commanded the corpse to rise, restoring the dead man to life. In all, he restored 28 dead people back to life. Even after he died, 2 dead people placed on his tomb came back to life. That's why it's really possible for us to do what Jesus asked us to do, which is to raise the dead. He also has this gift of healing. He cured countless physical infirmities, working wonders through the name of Jesus and the sign of the cross. In one, he restored the use of limbs of an incurably crippled boy who eventually became the Bishop of Barcelona. Just like St. Padre Pio, he could also read souls, especially in the confessional. He also has the gift of prophecy. He shared heavenly previews of future events, such as telling a mother her little son would become Pope and canonize him, which happened as the boy became Pope Calixtus III. At the canonization, Vincent Ferrer's body was found incorrupt. Another prophecy that became true. Earlier, during a Barcelona famine, he announced 2 ships were coming loaded with corn. Nobody believed. That same day, as predicted, the ships arrived. He also has this great devotion to our Blessed Mother. He preached and demonstrated the power of the Rosary through immediate conversion obtained through praying it. Okay. So when he preached about the Last Judgment, he said that Jesus will come not like his first coming in humility and poverty, but in such majesty and power that the whole world will tremble. He also powerfully detailed the glory and the horror of separating the sheep and goats described in Matthew 25. Okay, so in my next video, I will just continue from this article, and he detailed about the 5 virtues of being a sheep. Okay, God bless. The living saint, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.